What's up, my beautiful people? If you're like me and tired of all the negativity out there, then come and join us here for your daily dose of Reddit hope and happy. We're going back into r/AskReddit today, where customers seem to think you can have control over wild animals. Go figure. Okay, so the AskReddit question was, waiters of Reddit, what's the most ridiculous order someone's placed and how did you deal with it? 10 years in the service industry checking in. At the Italian restaurant I worked at as a server/bartender/manager for 5 years, we had a lot of regular customers come in and had some strange requests. Most were nothing too special, but one guy would come in 4 to 5 days a week and he would never order anything on the menu unless it was a busy night and we wouldn't have time to get crazy. On the slower nights though, he would order things with sauces we didn't normally make or special dessert concoctions, even though we prepared desserts daily and did not make them to order. The craziest thing he ever ordered though was a donut explosion. To be clear, we did not know how to make donuts. However, there was a Dunkin' Donuts next to our location and he sent one of his favorite servers next door to pick up a dozen random donuts. When he came back, the customer told me which ones he wanted on his dessert, and I proceeded to go back into the kitchen and whip up his dessert to his specification. It consisted of 2 donuts topped with vanilla ice cream, layered between the brownie cake that was our house specialty, and topped with cambered and a port wine fig sauce that we put on pork chops. This was one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen in a restaurant. But he let me try a bite, and it was freaking amazing. Needless to say, he ordered it a few more times before I left that restaurant. Okay, first off, before you say anything in the comments, I don't drink. And so I don't know some of the weird names of wine. So if I pronounce that wrong, don't hate me. I just don't drink. But still, who goes to a restaurant and tells the server, I'm ordering off menu, go next door to a different restaurant, buy these things and throw it into the dessert? I mean, that's just crazy. I had a 4-top once that one of the gentlemen was ordering and asked for extra onion, and he made extreme emphasis on extra onion. So I go to put the order in, and I have to talk to the chef to make sure he understands extra onion. When the order comes out, I get a side plate of a cut whole onion. I giggle and take the order to the table. I put the orders of food in front of all the other guests and leave the onion man for last. I set his plate of food and extra onion down. He looks up at me and starts laughing. The whole table is now laughing. And I'm just like, what? Apparently, wherever they go, no matter what, he always has to ask for more onion, and this time, my snarky chef nailed it. Gotta love when it plays out like that. Follow up on that one. I did that with ketchup once. I like some ketchup with my fries, and I get that having a squeeze bottle on the table isn't great for ambiance, but when you serve half a plate of fries with one of those tiny stainless ramekins filled up halfway with ketchup, it's a pet peeve of mine. So one time, I asked for more than a thimble full of ketchup, trying to be funny, and also to try and get a reasonable amount of ketchup. I then got a plate full of those little freaking ramekins, and we all laughed our butts off. I didn't use all the ketchup and was ashamed. Gotta love a chef's sense of humor. As a waiter at a coastal restaurant, we occasionally had dolphins come in the harbor right to where people would eat. These 2 old ladies came in and before they placed their orders, demanded I release the dolphins for their amusement. It took a good 10 seconds of silence before I realized they were serious. I passed this request on to my manager and then continued to eat free jumbo shrimp. So wait. They were expecting you to be like Aquaman and just do your whole like thing or whatever out to the creatures of the sea? What, did they want you to have them perform a show too? Frick. I worked in fine dining for a while. I had one lady order creme brulee French toast with a Fruit Loops crust and a bottle of champagne with 2 carafes of orange juice. We made it. Actually, we made a whole batch and the workers ate it. It was actually really good. Huh. That is actually, I mean, I have no point of reference with the champagne, but that could be tasty. One couple in particular made the chef rage so hard she just walked out. Wife orders some meal and makes a ton of changes to it. She gets the plate, takes one bite, and sends it back because she doesn't like it. Husband orders a $60 lobster plate. The lobster tail comes with pepper sprinkled on top. The husband sends it back and wants a whole new one with no pepper on top. Apparently, his wife wanted to try one piece but doesn't like pepper. I can't blame your chef one bit. My gosh. Had this skinny guy order 2 full lobster plates and a ribeye steak. I just sat back and watched him dominate it all. You know, it's funny, it's always the skinny ones. Where I went to college about 10 miles outside of town, and it was kind of hard to find. You had to go through like some residential areas to get there. There was this burger place where they had a burger literally the size of a plate. Like it was a full pound of meat. It was huge. And it was one of those places that you could get, a bumper sticker that says like, I lost my self-respect here. Because they had their eating challenge where it was like, if you could eat that one burger, the bun, bread, toppings, everything, a plate of fries, and a soft drink, all within about 48 minutes, then you'd get your picture up on the wall. And the reason it was 48 and not something else was because that was how quick the owner of the place could eat that much when he founded it. Now, I guess he had like a coronary and he has since slimmed down tremendously, but still. And yeah, the single pound burger had a good number of people on the wall, but as it gets, to the 2 pound, the 3 pound, the 4 pound, even 5 pound, they get slimmer and slimmer and slimmer and slimmer. The 5 pound champion, the only person that had done this, at least when I was there, was some skinny little Asian girl. And it was just shocking to me. And I'm like, this girl could be maybe 130 pounds soaking wet. How on earth can she down 5 pounds of meat in a single sitting? It was crazy. I do miss that place though. Man, if I ever go back up there, I need to take my wife by there. It is an experience. When I worked at McDonald's, someone asked for a 1/4 pounder medium rare light ketchup with an extra toasted bun. It was a very slow time and we were all amused by it, so I made one for him. He came back to compliment my cooking. Also, this happened in 1980. We used real grills and spatulas to cook the burgers back then. We didn't know about E. coli and ground beef. I made it by cooking it a little less than normal, so it was still safe in any case. Ah, yes. The golden days of fast food, before everything became streamlined and food would sit out until it was ready to be served. I've said it before and I'll say it again though, I hate McDonald's beef. I cannot stand it. It is just, ugh. Same with Burger King, same with Jack in the Box, same with Wendy's. The only franchise fast food beef I can do is In-N-Out, and that's because I'm a California boy born and bred. And In-N-Out is almost a sacrament out there. So, yeah. Although we've got a great burger place nearby where we live that, they are good. Take forever to make anything, but man, they are good. I was waitressing at a banquet once, and the meal was over. Now time for coffee and speeches. I pour coffee for a table, and a man points at his cup and says, "I'll need a refill in 7 minutes." So I set my timer and returned in 7 minutes. 7 minutes again, I ask, and he nods. So I returned every 7 minutes and topped off his coffee for the rest of the banquet. At the end, he hands me his business card. Owns a personnel placement agency. Says, "If you ever need a job, call me." You just never know who you might be serving. A customer ordered a triple grandpa burger. This is a common mistake customers often made with us. A grandpa burger is a triple patty burger, so they often say triple grandpa burger, when they really just mean the 1 3-patty burger. But after this one guy, I always clarified that was what they wanted because this guy actually wanted a 9-patty burger. I asked him twice to make sure I wasn't hearing wrong, but no, that's exactly what he wanted. Not only that, he wanted cheese on every single patty. So that's 9 5-ounce beef patties and 9 slices of cheese. Plus, condiments and the like. This wasn't even a big guy. Looked fit as a fiddle, handsome, about 25 years old, and he was alone, so it couldn't have been a dare. I guess he was just really freaking hungry. So I had the cook make it, and we stood behind the counter and watched as he ate every single bite. I wasn't even sure how I was supposed to react when he was done, but he seemed quite pleased, thanked us, and left. Never saw that guy again. It just reminds me of the scene from Matilda with the chocolate cake. And just trying to eat that whole thing. I used to be a waiter. Had a family come in and eat. Little boy eventually orders dessert. Vanilla ice cream and ketchup. Yes, he put the ketchup on the ice cream. No, I did not stick around to watch. I would have thrown up. Oh, that makes me want to puke just thinking about it. Good. Ugh. That's like a sin against food. I went out to eat with a coworker at a bar/restaurant, and she ordered a blackened Cajun chicken sandwich. No blackened, no Cajun. The waiter says, "So you just want a chicken sandwich?" And she was annoyed and says, "No, I want a blackened Cajun chicken sandwich. Just no blackened or Cajun." She got a chicken sandwich, and I got the right to make fun of her for the past 7 years. I mean, what? How do you do that? How do you go and say, I want this, but take out the essential element, the essential defining characteristic of that? Over the summer, I had a customer who came in for Sunday brunch and ordered a spinach and feta cheese omelet. She then adds that she would like it made without eggs. I clarified that she wanted an omelet without eggs, not made with egg whites, which is quite normal. We made her a spinach feta salad and the customer was happy. What? Why ask for an omelet then? Just ask for the salad. Pregnant woman wanted a peanut butter and pickle blizzard at the DQ I worked at. She brought her own pickles. Now, it is against policy to blend things customers bring in into the blizzard, but they are welcome to stir their own ingredients in. It's my personal policy to not argue with pregnant women. She got her blizzard. Pickles and ice cream. Hey, so if you want more funny and uplifting Ask Reddit, you can check out the playlist link here on your left. Or if you want to see the video YouTube thinks is best for you, go ahead and click on the right. Now you guys stay safe, stay healthy. I will see you all tomorrow with more wholesome Reddit. Until then, stay beautiful, people.